us part. So the first guy who asked me to marry him, I told him, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Kids nowadays, their attitude to marriage, they get married and they expect it to be a bed of roses. What they forget is roses have thorns in it. Mm-hmm. You know, there's the beautiful part and there's also the pricky part. Mm-hmm. So just because it pricks you doesn't mean the beauty is not there. Okay. So they have to learn how to take both. People give up too easily when it comes to relationships and marriage. And I would advise, don't rush into it. I mean, I'm not saying be like me and Jake and be extra picky like me. You know, what works for me is not going to work for you. You know. But get to know the person. And when I say get to know, I'm not only talking about concentrate on the good parts. Every human being has a bad part. And so when you're picking a mate, make sure you love not only the good part, but if you don't love it, you can tolerate the bad habits. Everybody has them.
Okay. Queenie, I repeat, you're 16 times due.
Yes.
And then, you know, and every woman has a period of, like, you not having a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you consider these things?
For me, I do consider it. And I do want a baby. But due to circumstances beyond my control, it's not a possibility for me right now.
That's a big thing. Why do you say you cannot have a child?
Mostly due to God and medical reasons. I don't want to get into it. But if it was my choice, like I said, I have a family of at least eight kids running around.
That's beautiful. Okay, going back to that part where you say Gambian men are not romantic. You said Gambian men are not romantic.
No, I'm saying when people say that, it's wrong. It depends on your perspective of what romance is. Okay. Okay. A white person's idea of romance and bringing you roses cannot be a Gambian man's idea, because that's not how we raise. I feel like in Gambia, when our idea of romance, based on our culture and tradition, is a man marries you and provides for you and your family. That's their idea of romance. My wife is dressing beautifully. My kids are not hungry. That's our idea, because our culture, we don't date. We just got introduced to dating not too long ago. You sit at home, they call you, Aisha, don't make you in a group, and you get married. And your idea of romance is your husband wakes up in the morning.
Anymore. I don't think that's happening anymore, because girls fall in love and then make their choices.
Yeah, but it's still not part of our culture. That idea of romance
is westernized.
It's westernized, exactly. So we're not Western people. Okay. So we can't really expect our Gambian men to actually act like somebody who's from the West. If they grew up in that environment, it's feasible for them to do that. But if not, how can you expect them? How many things you telling a bird that lives in the air and is flying all the time, I'm going to take out all your wings and then leave you. What is it going to do? It's just going to sit at the place you left them. So it depends on what you know. But I believe Gambian men can be very sweet, very, well, they're not perfect, because no one is perfect, but they can be.
You've been in abroad. Did you ever try having a white boyfriend? Something like that?
The closest I've come to, I like black people.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but have you seen black men? I mean, they're so handsome and they come in all those different shades. You know, you can have the light skin, the in-between chocolate one, the really dark one. You can even have the kitten. You know, like we have different shit. And white people, they just, I'm sorry, white.
Okay, let's talk about this. You being a radio presenter, you're famous. I mean, under your fans, there are guys. Most of them are guys, I guess. You're a lady, come on. So how do you do with them?
What do you mean? Like, I appreciate them.
In which way?
I appreciate anybody who takes the time to take, even if it's a second out of your time, just to listen to what I'm doing. And like I tell people, you know, as young people, we have a lot we can contribute to our society. Gambian men, as long as, or not even Gambian men, Gambians in general, I feel sometimes, we all know Yala Bahna. But Yalabana doesn't mean you have to sit and wait for things to happen. And if we just get out of that mentality, but Yala is good when you actually help yourself. He helps you more if you help yourself. So just telling Gambian people, in everything you want to achieve, put in your 100%. And in fact, sometimes put in 150, because in the end, you benefit from it. And when you benefit from it, your family's going to benefit from it. When your family benefits from it, your country is going to benefit from it.
That's a good part of it. How about those that are like men? I mean, your male fans that are always calling, texting, Quincy, can I take you out for dinner?
Oh, believe me, I've had some marriage proposals. I've had the midnight calls.
Oh my God.
I can't really say much. I don't know. I mean, the right guy might be one of those. So who knows? Like I said, it's up to God. I'm not. When I say I'm picky, it's not about what the man looks like or how much status they have or how much money they have. When I say I'm picky, it's the little basic qualities you should have in life. Like don't lie to me.
Yeah, like the first guy, don't lie to her.
Yeah.
If you don't have a chance.
Don't lie. Everybody makes mistakes, and as long as you can own up to your mistake, you're
good
man.
to go.
You're man. Oh my God.
Okay. These kids that are getting into marriage, you as a presenter, you might carry on. I mean, more wages to tell them how to behave, like these newly married couples.
I mean, love is great, especially when you're in love with somebody who loves you back. You know, that first smile across the table, that
Love hard. What's the word again?
live life.
Live life, love hard. By Quincy. We'll take a short break. Don't go away.
So, you just heard the door, and I have a surprise for you. This is a young girl, a Gambian, that wants to become a model. And I've informed her that I'm going to have a prominent guest here. So she's going to ask you a few questions. Fatou, please come and join us and ask your questions.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good.
Man li ma laajte mooy comme soo bëggee nekk modèle da nga war a wone sa yaram bi ndax parce que ñun suñu aada ñun fuñ jógee nekkut very it's not mayuñ ñu daal ñu wone suñu yaram bi te suma waajur duñ ma bàyyi ma won suma yaram bi yooyu noonu so loolu laa ko bëgg a laaj ndax foog nga wone sa yaram bi yëpp ndax mun ngaa nekk modèle te doo wone sa yaram bi yëpp daal waaw.
Wow. What Fatu is, I just want to say it's beautiful language. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I wish I could speak it properly, so I could only speak it on TV and such, but yeah, maybe later. What Fatu was asking is basically that, you know, in our religion, no, not in our religion, in our traditions, it's not allowed for women to show a lot of their skin. We have to cover ourselves and, you know, be presentable. But there are a lot of young girls out there in the country that really would want to be models, but they can't because
For the culture.
yeah, not because of the culture, but because of how people see models. That all of them are just like naked and just wearing small clothes and yeah. Is it a must for a model to only do such pictures and shows and whatever it is, or how is it?
No, that's the thing. Like, it's your body, and you, and your life, and your soul, and everything. So you decide what you want to do. If you want to become a model through, well, I will talk about the models who want to run naked and be in Playboys and all those. It's fine. If you decide I want to be a model, but I don't show any flash, then you don't.
So what you mean is that it's up to each and everybody
Yeah.
what type of model
Yeah.
they want.